Is the COVID vaccine safe? Well, if you've been listening to these Ask RC podcasts for any length of time, you'll know that it's actually rather unusual for me to ask a question for which I believe the answer is either a straightforward and unambiguous yes or a straightforward and unambiguous no. That probably the number one answer to whatever the question may be that I give most frequently is yes and no. Sometimes it's a yes, sometimes it's a no, but then probably in second place would be, I don't know. And here we are again. Is the vaccine safe? I don't know. I don't know how I could know. I don't know how anyone thinks they can know whether they're insisting that it is safe or whether they're insisting that it's not safe. Here's what I know. We know a lot less than we think we do. We are a people who make decisions about true and false based on whether we like the people saying X or Y. That is, if we are opposed to government interference, government intervention, if we're fed up with the government keeping us away from our jobs or keeping us in our homes, we might be prone to be very cynical about this vaccine. If, on the other hand, we have a propensity to see the government as our hero and our rescuer, and we're tired also of being locked down and hoping to get out and have this all come to an end, we may be inclined to think, well, sure, it's got to be safe. I mean, they wouldn't lie to us, would they? A week or so ago, we did a number of Ask RCs dealing with conspiracy theories. And I'm here to tell you, again, not only do I not know if the vaccine is safe, I'm confident that if it's not safe and not known to be not safe. That is to say, I'm pretty confident there's not a vast conspiracy to get us to take this thing because the people who want us to take it know that it's dangerous. I could be wrong. I don't know that. But I'm skeptical that there is a vast conspiracy out there to get us to take this deadly thing that's designed on purpose to control us or change us. Could it control us and change us? I'm much more open to that. I'm much more open to people being mistaken, people being blinded by their politics, whether they're talking about the vaccine or trying to create the vaccine, than I am. I'm much more confident about that than this notion that people know what they're doing, that everything is planned and plotted out far in advance. Which reminds me, I don't know where the vaccine or where the COVID itself came from either. And I don't think anybody knows. I do know this. I do know that we haven't in the last year been blessed with a lot of reason to believe the people who are trying to get us to believe things. We had a whole slew of prophets telling us that President Trump was going to win the election. We had a opening view of COVID that it was going to kill 4 million people. We have the mask disputes with people intense on both sides. We have Dr. Fauci admitting that he's been moving the goalposts, that he's been changing the numbers to make them more palatable, to leak out or cut the tail off an inch at a time. What does that tell you? What happens when people stop believing that there is a truth is you can no longer believe you found the truth. Now, I happen to believe that truth is knowable. I just don't happen to believe that I can trust people who say it's not.